Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome to this stream. Thank you so much for taking your time to be part of this watch along. It's the bronze medal match, yes, between France and England, the two teams that lost in the World Cup semi final. But before we get them, guys, I want to thank all of you. I want to thank each and every one of you for helping us get to 1,000 subs. It has been quite a journey ever since we started this channel way back in 2025 February, when we did our first watch along. Up to this time, guys, we have taken our time to dissect every game in real time, and of course you guys have also been part of it as well. Finally, you have helped us get past the threshold of 1,000 subs, so thank you so much, guys. God richly bless you. If you are a subscriber, thank you so much for taking your time to be part of the Vinskey Valor Watch Along community. We are finally there. We have finally hit the 1,000 sub mark. And of course, kudos to all of you for being part of it. And I am so grateful, guys. I am really grateful. You have no idea. Yes, from the bottom of my heart, I thank each and every one of you that has hit the like button, that has also subscribed to the channel, that has also become a subscriber on the Vinskey Valor Watch Along community. Thank you so much. And of course, it doesn't end there. The journey does not end there. That is just the beginning. So, of course, we are on our way now to 10,000 subs. Of course, that is the next milestone. But of course, I had to get that out of the way. Thank you so much, guys, for taking your time to be part of this. And as always, we will keep moving. And of course, we'll continue to interact. So, our focus for today is the game between France and England. It is a bronze medal match. Of course, many people are saying that this match should actually be scrapped off. Well, I do not know, but at the end of the day, it's good. At least to build up ratings for FIFA, because you don't want this game to be scrapped off as well. Because it's been a tradition of FIFA for the longest time. So there's no need to scrap off this game. So I just hope that we will just keep on going. Thank you so much, Mr. Anthony. Thank you so much. I know you are a very active member of the channel. Thank you so much for the support. Yes, thank you. As always, we'll always appreciate your support, you and the rest of the guys. And of course, I will do let you know if we if memberships are currently unlocked, because currently we it hasn't been unlocked. So I will do let you guys know when memberships for the channel, if you'd want to be a member, is gonna be unlocked. Of course, monetization process takes a bit of time. Of course, verification from YouTube and the likes. So as soon as memberships is alive and not alive, but is available on the channel, I will let you guys know. But thank you so much, Mr. Anthony, and the rest of you for being part of this family. And of course, this is the lineup that both managers have selected. Yes, for France, Mayan in goal, Gusto, Konate, Lacroix, Hernandez, Zaire Emery, Rabiot, Chucky, Olise, Due, and of course, man like Kylian Mbappé, still chasing the golden boot. While for England, Henderson, Kwanzaa, back from suspension, where he was actually given a red card in the quarterfinal against Mexico. And of course, Konsa, Gay, Spence, Rice, Eze, Rogers, Saka, Rashford, and of course, even Tony. Funny enough, Morgan Rogers has agreed terms to join Chelsea. In fact, it was all seeming likely that he's going to go to Arsenal, because Arsenal were the front runners in the race. But unfortunately, Morgan Rogers has opted to go to Chelsea. Of course, agreeing a British record, £117,000, man. Sheesh, man. These guys have got what you call moolah, moolah. Mula, man. Anyway, guys, Game has already started. Of course, England in the all white, while for France in the all blue. Yes, game has already started. So let's see who carries the day. Of course, in the past, third place playoff games have always been very close. Teams have always pushed each other to the wire. And of course, it has always been a wonderful game. So let's hope that this is going to be a wonderful game. Anyway, guys, we are still on our way to 10,000 subs. So if you're watching this stream right now and you haven't subscribed, please do me that awesome favor. Like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And of course, if you are a returning subscriber, I won't forget to thank you. I won't forget to thank you. Thank you so much for the active subs. Thank you so much for taking your time even to be a subscriber of the Vinskey Valor Watchalong community. We finally hit the 1,000 subscriber mark, which is a milestone for any streamer. So yes, maybe some of you are also streamers as well. You do understand the journey, you do understand the hustle, and of course, thank you so much for being part of it. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much. God richly bless you. Rashford into the box. It's cleared by Lacroix. It's not picked up by Henderson. Yeah, so like I said, yes, the journey does not stop here, guys. The journey does not stop. We keep moving, yes, because of course, in life you have to keep moving. So the next milestone is 10,000 subs. So, guys, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do me that awesome favor. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. Yeah, so let's hope it's gonna be an exciting game, eh? Like I said, bronze medal games have always been exciting over the years, eh? Yeah, Morocco and Croatia, last edition of the World Cup. England versus Belgium. England, this Declan Rice, goal! Declan Rice! What a shot, man! What a shot! Oh, already first blood to England. Oh, France were caught napping at the back, man. I don't know what they were doing. Ah, nice move from Rice, man. Nice, nice, nice. Why didn't they do this against Argentina? Honestly, why didn't they do this against Argentina, man? Rice, it's a poor ball from Due. Rice just picks up the ball, drives through midfield, and of course, just places that ball into the far left-hand corner of Mayan's goal. And just like that, England have already taken the lead. They've already lit up this third place playoff game. Eh? Wow. They're already on their way. Let's hope that they're not going to capitulate like they did against Argentina. But of course, the stakes in that game were way higher. Can't really compare this game to that game. Eh? In fact, there are so many things that came out as a result of that loss. Eh? Of course, the tactical approach from Tuchel came into question. Guys were on his back. Why did he select that team? Why did he actually put 6 defenders out there? But anyway, at the end of the day, that's a story for another day because that now goes into history. There's nothing we can do about that. That opportunity has come and gone for England. But of course, over here now, can clearly see that they are already on their way to a third place finish at this FIFA World Cup, which actually I wouldn't say would deserved, but of course, France were the major favorites. Many people, of course, expect France to finish in fourth position because everyone's pretty much favorite. So it will actually go all the way and win the tournament. Eh? Yes. So for France, on their route to this third place playoff game, the round of 32. Okay, this is Mbappe. Mbappe shot is blocked. So for France, on the way to this bronze medal match, the round, actually, the group stage, started with a 3-1 victory over Senegal, and then beat, is it Iraq? Is it 3-0 or 4-0? I think it was 3-0. And then, of course, they beat Norway 4-1. And then in the round of 32, they did beat Sweden 3-0. And then in the round of 16, they beat Paraguay 1-0. It was actually a very hard-fought game. And of course, in the quarterfinal, they played Morocco, a game in which they dominated from start to finish, winning easily 2-0. But in the semi-final, can pretty much say that they were completely outplayed by a very, very good Spanish team that was able to play as a unit and deny any opportunities for this French team. And eventually, that is how France arrived at this bronze medal game. By Rogers, unable to combine with Rashford, picked up by Konate, Rabio, this is Hernandez. Of course, for England, on their route to this game, started out their campaign against an aging Croatia team, which they managed to beat 4-2 in the group stage. Then they drew 0-0 with Ghana. And then in the last group stage game, they beat Panama 2-0 to finish as group winners. And then, of course, in the round of 32, they played DR Congo. Oh, this is Saka in behind. Saka into the box. Eze, Rashford. Oh, it's blocked. It's out for a corner. Sheesh. England have started like a house on fire, man. What's going on with France? What is going on with them, man? Yeah, blocked by Gusto. It's gonna be a corner. Yeah, so for England, of course, yeah, they played DR Congo in the round of 32. Then they beat the Mexicans in the round of 16, actually winning the game, actually winning the game with 10 men, because at some point they are reduced to 10 men. And of course, to watch this corner first before we go on. Rice into the box, overcooked. Konsa is able to keep it in play. It's picked up by Eze. Honestly, expected Kobe Minu to start. Maybe he's gonna play at some point. It's picked up by Rogers. Eze. Shot is blocked. It's picked up by Due. Chucky. Mbappe is clean through. Mbappe. Poor fast touch. Poor fast touch, Mbappe. That was a chance to actually go ahead of Lionel Messi in the Golden Boot race. Yeah, so for England, like I said, they they what? They, of course they beat Mexico in the round of 16. Then of course they beat Norway 2-1 in the quarterfinal, but eventually lost to Argentina in a match in which Thomas Tuchel lost the plot. At some point when England had already taken the lead in the second half, he actually played a back six, man, a serious back six. Six defenders were out there for England. And eventually, Argentina put a lot of pressure on that English goal, and not eventually, what the heck are you saying? Eventually, they wore them down, and of course, they managed to equalize and get the winner through Lautaro Martinez. Yes, a well taken goal. So it was a very impressive performance from Argentina, especially after going a goal behind. Before the goal, honestly, it was anybody's game. It was honestly anybody's game. Anyway, that is how both teams arrive at this bronze match, bronze medal match rather. Anyway, it's a free kick to be taken by Declan Rice. Oh my god, I need some water, man. I don't know why I'm confusing today. Rice into the box. Read up and over by Konate. Picked up by Chucky. Chucky unable to find Olise. Anyway, guys, if you're out there and you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. Thank you so much for being part of the Vinskey Valor Watch Along community. As always, I'll keep thanking you guys. Thank you for taking your time to be part of the Vinskey Valor Watch Along community. Thank you for your subs as well. We finally hit the 1,000 subscriber mark, which, as you all know, is a huge milestone, especially for the channel, where we can actually unlock memberships. And of course, channel memberships aren't yet available, but I'll do let you guys know when they are available. But of course, that does not mean that the subscriber count now is supposed to remain like that. Of course, if you are watching this stream and you haven't subscribed, please do me that awesome favor. Subscribe to the channel and also like the video as well. Yes, our next milestone is 10,000 subs. So, of course, be part of the family. Nice pass by Mbappe. This is Hernandez. Doué. Mbappe. Chucky. Saved by Pickford. Now picked up by Zaire Emery. Zaire Emery with the shots deflected into the safe arms of George. Actually, not Pickford. Henderson. Sorry, Henderson. Nice save from Dean Henderson, man. Nice save. It's been a positive start from both teams, Can't really say any other team came here to sleep or to slouch around. Been a positive start for both teams. Is and actually happy that at least in this I don't say high stakes game, but in this game where uh, both teams have got really nothing to play for. Of course, it's anybody's game. This Saka in behind. Saka! Go! Referee's flag is up. Assistant referee's flag is up. Hey, what's wrong with the French defense today? They are so open, man. Why England getting all the possession, man, and getting very good opportunities, man? Or is it the highline that is messing them up? Nice pass from Rogers, man. Sarko's in behind, but he just went a fraction a little bit too early. This is Mbappe, Olise, trying to combine with Mbappe. Well defended by England. This is Konsa. Hey, this game, man. Bit of chaos early on, because it's end-to-end stuff at the moment. It's clearly end-to-end stuff. Yeah. It's complete chaos early on, man. Which we like. Which we like. From a footballing perspective, we honestly like this. Anyway, guys, if you are currently watching this stream and you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do me that awesome favor. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. Yes, thank you so much for taking your time to be part of the Vinskey Valor Watchalong community here on YouTube. And as always, if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your support over the many months. We finally hit the 1,000 subscriber mark. And of course, kudos to you guys for helping us get there. So thank you so much. Yeah. So if you are watching this stream and you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do me an awesome favor, like the video and subscribe to the channel as well. Yes, we're trying to hit 10,000 subscriber mark, and of course, we cannot get there without your help. So, if you yes, if you are watching this right now and you haven't subscribed, make sure you do subscribe to the channel. Olise, nice tackle from Spence. Ivan Tony fall from behind, unable to restart it quickly. So, of course, the referee tells them, "No, hold your horses, man. Relax." Yeah, so guys, like I said, if you're watching this team and you haven't subscribed, make sure you do us that awesome favor. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. And if you are a returning subscriber, I want to really appreciate you finally for their support and of course, the support that you show the channel. We finally got past the threshold of 1,000 subs, and we could not have done it without you guys. Give and go between Eze and Kwanzaa, but the ball is picked up. The back with Fernandez. Nice pass. This is Mbappe into Fernandez. Alzaire Mari rather. This is a Due. England defense is already back there. This is Mbappe into the box. It's defended by Gates out for a corner. So do remember that currently the scoring charts, top scorers scoring charts. Okay, let's watch this corner first. It's Chuck into Hernandez, back to Hernandez. Hernandez into the box, cleared by Tony. First time in this tournament that Olise is actually playing on the right, position in which he is very, very much comfortable. Of course, their main tactic was through the middle, where Olise was actually playing as the number 10. But unfortunately, it did not work against Spain. He was completely nullified. As a result, France were eliminated by Spain. Yeah, so I'm saying according to the scoring charts, Messi is currently ahead of Mbappe because, of course, Messi is already on 4 assists. Because when it comes to FIFA tournaments, the first tiebreaker, if you actually level on any player on same number of goals, is assist. So, of course, the first tiebreaker is assist. And then, of course, if both players are still level on number of assists, they, of course, now have to go for shots on target. Other shots, what's the word? Shots what? shots from either player. So in this case, if Messi and Mbappe do finish on 8 goals apiece, and of course both of them have 4 assists as well, then the first tiebreaker is gonna be um uh, okay, assists. Of course, they already level. Then, of course, the next tiebreaker is gonna be the number of shots, and it's very, very unlikely that the two of them are gonna be on similar shots on target. Not only shots, but it's shots on target because, of course, the award does in fact go to the player with the fewest number of shots on target because, of course, they're also looking at efficiency and output because they say, you know what, the player who has actually produced fewer shots and actually scored the same number of goals is a little bit more efficient than the other. Yeah, so of course, that is why, of course, Mbappe has to start this game because, of course, he'll be hoping that he can get his goal and, of course, just go ahead of Messi in terms of goals scored. But currently, the record, actually, the Golden Boot race is being won by Messi. If the tournament was to end today, because, of course, he is on actually 8 goals, and of course on 4 assists, two of which managed to get against England on Wednesday. Anyway, so this is Rabio, able to combine with Olise, Victor by Ivan Tony. This is Eze. Saka is clean through. Saka 1-on-1. Saka blocked by Lacroix. Shot for a corner. Is that offside again? Ah, come on. No, that's not offside. It's onside, man. It's onside. Nice run from Saka, though. Cuts back to his left foot. Shot is blocked by Lacroix. Good defending, man. So it's out for a corner. So, guys, if you are watching this stream right now and you haven't subscribed, please do me that awesome favor. Subscribe to the channel and also like the video and turn on the notification bell so that you can be alerted whenever we do go live. Yes, our journey now is on to a okay, into the box corner and goal! 2-0 for England. What a delivery by Rice into the box. Enzi Konsa rises up against all the guys in the box, the French defense, and heads that ball into the back of the net. Wow. England, where was all this, man? Where was all this? England 2-0 up. Wow. Can you actually say that they've won this game? Well, this is actually Didier Deschamps' last game for France. Konsa, easy header, man, surely. Who was marking him, honestly? How does he get a free header inside the 6-yard box, man? Of course, Rabiot was one who was closest to him, but Rabiot could not get his header to it. Rice is a very delightful cross into the box. Konsa with a glancing header into the far corner. Again, Mayan rooted to the spot, can't do anything about it. 2-0 to England. 2-0 to England. You'd wonder where all this endeavor and enthusiasm against Argentina. Why is it that as soon as they went a goal up, they did not bring on defenders, man? Hey, France seem to be out of sorts. I don't know what's going on, man. Declan Rice was a very, very wonderful start to this game, man. Of course, France 59% chance of winning, England 24% chance, but now can pretty much say that those odds have been reversed. I think Dewey is gonna be in an offside position if the ball gets to him, but didn't matter because Henderson was able to smother it. So, like I said, guys, yes, just because we go to the threshold of 1,000 subs doesn't mean that we stop there. Of course, we're gonna keep moving. So, our next milestone is 10,000 subs. So, do like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. Yeah, clearly, it's a very, very what who are showing by Deschamps in his last official game as the French coach. This is Eze. This is Gay. Back to Eze. Nice pass into Ivan Tony. Ivan Tony. Was he tripped? Fighting for the ball with Konate, but at least able to keep it away from Konate quite well, but you do not have counted because he had actually strayed offside. Due coming forward. This is Kylian Mbappé. Yeah, France so far have been unable to get into the game, eh? When they had a shot on target. Oh, yeah, actually they had from Chaki and also from Zaire Emery. So actually the Ryan Chaki one was the only shot, because the Zaire Emery one was kind of deflected. It is Henderson. England, of course, playing in their traditional 4-4-2 defensive shape. But of course, when they're attacking, Rice is at the base, and of course, being assisted by Eze. Eze just playing ahead of him, while Rogers is in the 10 position. But from time to time, you can clearly see that Eze and Rogers do swap positions. And of course, Rashford and Saka on the far side. Sometimes you'd wonder why didn't they start with this kind of team, especially in the other games, man. Shot by Mbappe, that's wide. Wide off the mark. Mbappe gonna, of course, do his best to go ahead. But of course, that was the last action of that first quarter. We're now at the hydration break. We are at the hydration break. So, story of the game so far: England just had the chances. Of course, France didn't have the best of starts because England were more or less getting in behind. And I don't know whether it was the high line from France that has actually messed them up because clearly England have been getting into very, very good opportunities early on. You can clearly see they have so far taken the game to France. France have been unable to get any, do not have really have any answers for this England attack. Because Saka been able to get into good positions out wide. He has forced a corner early on, and also before that, he had been caught offside after he had already put the ball into the back of the net. So I think I don't know what's up. Maybe the French line is so high that Rabiot and Zaid Emery are not really covering enough spaces. But honestly, for those two, none of them is a defensive midfielder. That's why I'm surprised that France did not start with Kante. They've just given him a run out today, man. Yes, this is the game where you actually bring on those players, man, and actually play with guys who have not played at this tournament. Oh, Kobe Mainu is injured. Oh, wow. How unlucky and unfortunate for him. I didn't even looked at both benches, man. For France, Samba, and of course, Risa, Upamecano, Kunde, Dinya, Luca Hernandez, Saliba, Chouameni, Kone, Ngolo Kante, Bakola, Mateta, Magnus, Aklichue rather, Marcus Thuram, and of course Osman Dembele. As for England, James Trafford, Pickford, Dan Barn, Stones, O'Reilly, James, Trevor Shaloba, Elliot Anderson, Jordan Henderson, Bellingham, Anthony Gordon, Harry Kane, Madueke, and of course Ollie Watkins. Those are the players for uh, England. And of course, Kobe Maino is not going to play. He's currently unavailable. He's not even on the bench. So it's unfortunate that he's not going to get a run out at this World Cup. It's quite unfortunate for him. He came into this tournament after having played his heart out for Manchester United during the second half of the season. Of course, he had been ostracized from the team by this guy called Ruben Amorim, the biggest scam. Not scam, rather. I call him Scamorim because he's a huge fraud. Of course, also the biggest fraud of ever of a football manager. And of course, Kobe Mainu got his way into the team. other the England national team, but unfortunately he's been unable to play any games at this World Cup. Of course, basically he's just been a passenger. He's just been a passenger. He just got a free ticket to this World Cup and has not participated at all. Because of course, this is actually the game that maybe he would have started, but unfortunately he's unavailable because he is injured. Mr. Davies, France need to fire the whole of the technical bench. Wala. Yeah, I think it's gonna happen because as soon as Zidane comes on board, I think he's gonna get rid of some of the guys out there. Because of course, I don't think he's gonna continue with the technical staff that were actually part of Deschamps' team. So I think he's gonna get rid of all of them. It's expected. It is expected that that is gonna happen. But anyway, we will see. We will see. Of course, Zidane is the one who's lined up to take over from Didier Deschamps as soon as this tournament is over for Deschamps. Don't know what he's gonna do. I don't know what his next assignment will be. But of course, I think maybe he's just gonna take a break because he's been involved in the French team 12, is it 12 years? Was it, yeah, 12 years as a player and 16 years as their manager. Was it the other way around? Wait, when did he become the French national team coach? I think he was in 2014. No, sorry, it's 12 years as a coach and 16 years as a player. So 28 years, man, with one team. Not really one team, but of course, you more or less been part of the French setup for around 26, 28 years. So that's a serious milestone for him. Ball is turned away by Rogers, picked up by Doué looking for Mbappe, blocked on the line by Gay. That was the race won, man, for Mbappe, but well defended by Gay at the line, and also a very impressive save from Henderson. But of course, Mbappe was in an offside position. Yeah. You know what? If you honestly scored, there would have been a chance that that goal might actually have stood because it looked like maybe his knee was slightly ahead of Konsa. Ish. Oh no. But anyway, maybe what they should also need to do is that they should not only review this offsides, especially when a goal has been scored. Let's say maybe if somebody was made the run, or maybe he was not really in an offside position, but a corner is conceded. Maybe VAR should also get involved. They should not only get involved when it leads to a goal. They should also get involved when it leads to maybe a corner, because clearly it looked like maybe Mbappe might have been onside rather. Desire Emery. But anyway, maybe those are changes that they're gonna make eventually. Jackie kindly hasn't really been involved in the game. He's just a passenger out there, man. He's Mbappe. Mbappe switching the flanks into Gusto on the far side. Gusto. Gusto of Chelsea. This is Olise. 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 Where are the runners, man? Where's Jackie? Jackie, where the heck are you, man? This is Olise. Nice pass by Olise. Unable to find Due. Hey, nice pass, man. Nice pass. Now you understand why he can also play in that position, man. Good intent from Olise, but of course the ball was actually picked back up by England. Is easy. Honestly, expected the French midfield to overrun this English midfield rather, because it's only Olise. This is Mbappe. Mbappe, pass it, Mbappe. Play with your teammates, man. I know you want to win the golden boot race, but come on, bro. Play with your teammates. Yeah, like I said, I expected the the French midfield to overrun the English midfield because it's only Rice in there. Because Rogers and Eze are not really known for their defensive work. they're not really eights. They're more of tens and number tens, yeah. So I expected that to be the case, but funny enough, I haven't seen any time where the English midfield has been overrun. Because Rice is doing a good job mopping out everything in front of the defense, but they haven't really been under the cosh this game. I think also because of for France, they don't really have that high intensity as they had in the other games that they have played at this tournament. Because of course, like I said, it's just more or less a formality. Whether you finish third or fourth doesn't matter. The defense is only the bronze medal. But of course, both teams would have wanted to get the winners medal at this World Cup. But unfortunately, that is not the case. Victor Mbappé back. This is Konsa. He has also gotten one of the goals. Rogers into Rice. Konsa is Kwansa. Rice. Do a fouling Kwansa. Yes. It's funny that England have got it. What else do they have? No, it's only one. Yeah, maybe that's why they wanted to. There are two right backs at this tournament, but of course they've opted to play with Spence. Eh? They didn't have another left back. Eh? Okay, they didn't want to play O'Reilly because I think. Yeah, because Spence has also had a wonderful tournament. Eh? Yeah, Spence has had a wonderful tournament, man. I think I'd have to say he's been one of the bright, shining lights for England at this tournament. Eh? He's played his heart out, man. When he's been called upon, he's done the job, whether it's at right back or at left back. So, if he keeps this up, he might actually become one of the future stars. Eh? Let's just hope that he's not gonna relent in any way. Chucky, unable to collect the balls, picked up by Rogers. Rogers into Rashford. Rashford didn't see the run of Saka. Rashford, nice nutmeg by Rashford. Shot! Wonderful save from Mayan. Hey, wonderful nutmeg on Zaire Emery, man. Eish. Nice, man. Where was all this confidence against Argentina? Or is it that against Argentina they look like as if they were so tense, man? Or maybe they play a whole lot better when the pressure is off. Anyway, we also have teams like that. Eh? Come on, Chucky, man. Chucky is just a passenger out there. Should even be taken off at halftime. Now I understand why he wasn't really starting the games, huh? Because Ryan Chucky has been a complete waste out there, man. He's been able even to keep the ball. Mastusha clearly not happy at all. Well, your team is leading 2-0, man. Due on the far side. This is Due. Saved by Henderson. It was Mbappe. Doesn't Due. These guys almost look the same, man. Well, yeah, France beginning to turn on their style now, eh? At least they are getting the chances, eh? At Henderson's goal, eh? Is Olise. It was a poor pass from Mbappe, man. Wasted opportunity, man. Mbappe, man, come on. Can't give the guy a better pass. Switch into Rashford. Saka! Saka, come on, Saka! Rogers missed his ball, missed the ball, man. This is Mbappe on the far right. Mbappe. Mbappe picked up by Olise. Mbappe. Heavy touch. Of course, Mbappe is also chasing the record. Eh? He wants to equal Messi's tally of 21 World Cup goals. But anyway, even if he doesn't get it at this World Cup, I think he's gonna get it at the next World Cup. Because he's only 27. He's gonna be 31 next World Cup. Picked up by Chucky, edge of the box, Chucky into Gusto. Is Chucky, Zaire Emery, Olise. Is Chucky to the box. Well defended by Henderson, man. Oh, what a pass. Rashford, one on one. Rashford. Oh, saved by man. Picked up by Saka. Blocked. Rashford again. Where's the support? Saka! Goal! Bukayo Saka! 3-0 to England. Hey! France are being put to the sword here, man. What the heck? Hey! Where was all this? Honestly, where was all this vigor and endeavor and desire from England? Where? Wow. Already 3-0 before halftime. I told you that French highline is a serious trouble, serious problem for them. Look at that, man. Rashford in acres of space. In behind, Rashford unable to score, saved by Mayan. It was picked up by Saka. Saka the shot, blocked by Lacroix, fell to Rashford. Rashford with the dummy, played it to Saka. Saka with the shot. And of course, Lacroix on the line, unable to defend it nicely. Was it Chucky? It was actually Chucky on the line, man. The French defense was all at sea, man. The French defense was all at sea. It was actually, sorry, it was Hernandez. Hernandez on the line, huh? Hernandez on the line. Yes, the French defense is all at sea, man. My goodness. Don't know what has happened to them, man. France falling apart today, man. Clearly falling apart. Nobody had predicted this scoreline, man. Wow. Oh. France better be careful. Not getting to what we call damage limitation territory, yeah? That's why I said I think starting Zaire Emery and Rabiot out there was really a mistake. Should have brought Kante. Because at least Kante will be able to at least, he might not really have the legs, but at least you know he can defend out there. Hey, France, man. Of course, like I said, the high line costing them big, man, again. Olise does not deserve to play at this level. Really? No, Olise is a good player, my friend. Olise is a good player. He is a good player. Yeah, you can count on Olise, man. He is a good player, man. Of course, I wouldn't call him world class yet, but he's more or less getting there. Maybe next World Cup, that's when maybe you can actually see his level. Let's hope that he's gonna go from strength to strength, man. But Olise is a good player, man. Olise is a good player. Rashford able to get away from Gusto. Rashford, the weaker foot cross, poor cross, man. More or less looks like England can actually score more goals, huh? Honestly. I don't know what is wrong with France today, honestly. Yeah, France might need to change, I think, some few things at halftime, eh? I think it's because Czechia has not been in the game at all. So more or less Czech is like a passenger out there. Somebody whom just happy to be out there, but of course he's not really doing anything. No impact whatsoever. Olise into the box. Too far ahead of Mbappe. Ball goes out for a goal kick. Honestly, France may need to save themselves in this game, yeah? When there was hint of offside there. Uh, no, there was no hint of offside there because Rashford was behind The last defender. The box. Oh, jeez. Because of course the offside rule states that if the last player, if the last player is able, rather is the last man for the, not really the last man, but if the name of this, if the attacking player is ahead of the goalkeeper and the ball is played to him, then automatically that is offside. Yeah, because of course that is what the rules do state. Gusto, look at all the green grass he has in front of him. Gusto blocked by Rice. Look at the way French are so open, man, in defense. And actually their midfield is so. Look at this, man. Look at all the green grass for Rashford. It's a fourth goal. Rashford! Ah! Better cross, bro. Ah, what the heck, man? Come on, man. You need to put in those better crosses in there, man. And you pretty much say the game is on for England. I think it is, man. Don't expect France to uh, don't expect France to actually come back and win this now. Has to be a serious, serious miracle. Mbappe, this is Due, Chucky. Look at. Take this guy off, man. Take him off. Take him off. This Chucky, man. At least this left France need to give us top tier performance, but it's playing like Burundi. Yeah, you're right. I don't know what's wrong with them, man. Honestly, I thought they would be the ones overrunning this English defense and midfield, but somehow it's actually the ones who are being overrun. Yeah, Chucky out there, man. Honestly, take him off. Honestly, I take him off at halftime. Don't know what he's doing in this game, man. Because I honestly thought he was a little bit unfairly treated at the beginning of the tournament, where he was actually didn't he wasn't really being played. But now I see why he was not being played, because he's clearly not at the level to start for France. Saka versus Hernandez, now picked up by Rogers. Ivan Tony. Ivan Tony are unable to combine with Saka. Yeah, for Olise, nope, 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 nope. Not Olise, sorry, Chaki. For Chaki, can't trust him out there, man. It's actually the first time that France have conceded 3 goals in a half at any FIFA World Cup. Yeah? So, the World Cup of first for them, man. Oh, no. Or maybe the Spanish game clearly exposed France, for what they really are. Olise, Olise, this is Gusto. Gusto into the box. Ah, it was a good cross, but just a little bit ahead of Chucky. And you clearly see he doesn't have the desire out there, man. Take him off, man. Honestly, I'd take him off. If Chucky comes back for the second half, honestly, this Deschamps clearly deserves, actually, it's actually a good thing that he's leaving. Because clearly, he can't look at this game and the way Chucky has played at this first half and actually keep him for the second half. At least to restore some bit of pride, man. Yeah, because clearly they're more or less treating this as a formality. They're like, no, anyway, we've lost the tournament, so what's the point of we finishing third or fourth? We are still losing it, man. I get that, but at the same time, momentum is crucial. You don't honestly want to end the World Cup on 2 defeats. Look at the way there are so many French players in the English half, especially when England are attacking, and of course when the ball is in the English half. But they're not really marking anyone. They are just marking the zones. They are just chasing shadows. Because somehow England are just able to bypass the press. Free kick to England. Gonna 4 minutes of added time, guys. 4 minutes of added time. By Rashford. This is Spence. Rice. Is he able to turn away from Zaire Emery into Saka? Goal! What the heck, man? France, what's wrong with you? What is wrong with you, man? 4-0. Are you serious? Are you going to set a World Cup record? That is not a World Cup record, man. They have never actually conceded 4 goals. Before, they had never conceded 3 goals in the first time of a winning tournament. Now they have conceded 4. Yeah. Hey, these guys, man. What the heck, man? What is wrong with you guys? Honestly, what is wrong with you? Yeah, they don't have the desire, honestly. It's not really a question of the team out there. It's more or less a desire. The French player do not have the desire at all. Yes, Mr. Davis, goal, man. 4-0. It's over. It's not over. It's not over. No, be a case of how many England can actually score. Remember England's record at the World Cup, I think, is a 6-2 victory over, was it Iran or Iraq? It was actually Iran, way back in 2018. What the heck, man? This is crazy. Yeah, you're right. This is clearly crazy, man. It is crazy. Now, what the heck are these guys are doing out there? Honestly, it's a desire, guys. They've got no fight, no desire, no hunger. They don't care. Clearly, that's how they're playing. They don't care at all. They're just playing this game as a formality so that at least they can say that, no, it was not really a walkover. At some point, maybe we also need to consider taking a walkover because a walkover is actually a 3-0 loss. Look, they give the ball away again. Ugh, my goodness. But they actually consider a fifth goal. Saka is on a hat trick. Saka, Rashford, I think Rashford in an offside position. Look at this, man. They've got no desire. Look at the way Goose was also rushing to get that ball. They've got no desire at all. No desire whatsoever. Man, honestly. I'm sorry. Those people that are actually saying France are going to win this, guess again, man. Look, just lose the ball easily. Mbappe loses the ball, doesn't even have the desire to get back. Tony into the box. Block. Shot is blocked. It's out for a corner. You see, like I said, it's about the desire. I think now we can clearly see Mbappe's clear roots. Yes. That's all for me, honestly. Unpopular opinion. I don't honestly rate him that highly. Because I think for him, he's just interested in individual awards. He's just another Cristiano Ronaldo. Because he doesn't really want to combine and play with the team. Because as soon as he lost the ball, they could clearly see he was actually running forward. You're like, boss, the ball is going in the opposite direction. You're running in the other direction. Honestly, what's wrong with you? Football is not tennis. This is not golf. This is not swimming, man. It's a team sport. That's why you're 11 out there. You're not 2 or 3 or you're by yourself. Anyway, last chance for England for the half. Fifth goal is coming. Punched away by Mayan. Free kick given. Of course, it's going to be foul committed on Mayan. So, like I said, yeah, for me, Mbappe, maybe I think that's when maybe you're clearly seeing the true colors of Kylian Mbappe. Of course, he's not really a team player out there. Of course, many would argue that he is, but I don't think he is. For all your attacking desire and intent and what's the word? Attacking what? Prowess. It all counts for nothing if you cannot combine with your teammates, if you cannot defend as a unit, if you cannot be called upon when you need to, if you cannot also not learn how to play with your teammates as well. Because if I'm to look at the best example, for somebody like Messi, of course, Messi is well advanced in years, so can't really expect him to be running up and down. But at least with Messi, He's one of the most unselfish players that is out there, man. That is why he's always getting goals and assists. The top player because he'd love to see his teammates contribute, not only contribute, but also get goals. He's not here to say, you know what, I'm the star of the show, I am the GOAT, I'm the reincarnation of Maradona, so it doesn't matter. You're supposed to feed me as I put the ball to the back of the net. No. Look at what he did against England. He was able to drag his team back into that game and eventually win it for them. Of course, producing 2 assists. That is why the guys are GOAT. That's why he is the GOAT. For the likes of Mbappe, can clearly see. Yep. Whenever the game gets away from them, whenever they realize that they cannot really get back, the desire is gone. The desire is clearly gone, Kabisa. So, for France, I think their biggest issue is that today they've got no desire. They don't have, it's not that they don't have the quality, they just don't have the desire. There's no desire whatsoever from this French team. They're just treating this as a formality. They're just treating it as a game where, you know what, let's just tick a box. At least we'll say we were part of that World Cup because we were already eliminated in the previous round. So, honestly, and for me, I'm like, okay, sir, maybe you might argue that it's not game is not really that important, but at the same time, you say the game is not that important, then why are you playing it then? Then why don't you just say just forfeit the game from the beginning and say, not guys, uh we don't really feel like playing this third place playoff game, so let us just go home. Maybe this game be scrapped. Honestly, we forfeit the game. Let's lose 3-0 because this is clearly embarrassing. Ah, Mr. Viber, Mr. Viber, it's been a while, man. It's been a while. It's been a while. Glad to have you back. Glad to have you back on the stream. Glad to have you back. Yes. The lack of desire is just, yes, you're right. It's just an excuse after getting whooped. France is now a low quality team. When you, no, honestly, it's not an excuse because they have the quality out there. Okay, maybe you can say they are a low quality team. It's true, because of course, if you look at the French team, their best team was the starting lineups in most games. Of course, with Olise in the 10, Dembele, Doué, and Mbappe. They are a good team because, of course, they're able to combine. But for me, I think for today, you can clearly see there's no desire. The quality is there. Can't tell me that if you look at both teams, that France do not have better players out there. Of course, they do have better players out there compared to England, but of course, it's just that the desire is not there for them. Honestly, for me, I'd take it down to desire. Of course, when France are coming up against the likes of the Spains and all that, you can clearly say that their quality is not there because, of course, they maybe need to rely on their bench, which honestly is what I called French out on, because clearly you can't really say that they've got the players out there in defense, actually in on the bench rather, so not in defense, on the bench to actually come on and affect the game. That's why they needed to play all their games with their starting lineup. As soon as that starting lineup was actually messed up, you'll see they usually fell apart. And like I kept on saying, also in the game against Spain, France were not really tested in this tournament because, of course, they were never behind. They never had to chase any game. So they had always been winning the games, especially after scoring early or even scoring fast. So that's what I'd say. Yes, they have the quality, but I can't really say they've got better quality on the bench. As soon as that starting lineup capitulates or that starting lineup is non existent, then they don't have the players out there to actually turn things around for them. And of course, the desire is not there as well. I can clearly see the desire today is not there. Look at that. Olise was just busy looking at Saka, he's looking at Rashford. There's no desire. I can clearly see there's no desire, man. There were six French for that third goal from Saka. There were six French players inside the box, and none of them could stop Rashford or Saka because there were only two. Anyway, hi bro. Who will win the final according to you? For me, I think my money is on Spain. I am backing Spain. Spain are gonna win that World Cup. But of course, it's gonna be a hard fought game. It's clearly gonna be a hard fought game. Let me see. Uh seeing France getting whooped 8-0. Nah, they're not gonna lose it. Hey, 8-0, man. It's too much. That's too much. Honestly, if they lose 8-0, honestly, eh, man. France came to only France came to only deny Senegal and quality Cape Verde, nothing else there. France. I think France met Cape Verde. No, I don't think they met Cape Verde. I think the one of them that made Cape Verde are Argentina. But I do get what you're saying. I honestly do get what you're saying. Davis, yes. But also, I'd also have to question Senegal as well. Remember also in a game against Belgium, so they were leading 2-0. You decide to capitulate. What do you expect, man? What do you expect, man? And rarely do you see have a situation in which the team that was actually leading 2-0 surrenders the 2-goal lead and eventually goes on to win the game. No, it doesn't happen. Whenever teams have come back from 2 goals down at this World Cup, they've actually gone on to win that game. Look at Argentina, Egypt. Look at Senegal, Belgium. So anyway, it's for Senegal, like I said, I have to question not even their quality, but also their ability just to remain focused out there. Because how do you lose a game from the 86th minute, man? 86th minute, the 89th minute, you've already lost 2 goals, man. And just like that, you're out of the tournament. Anyway, but like I said, Mr. Mr. Viber, I think for me, it's going to be a hard-fought game. I think Spain are going to carry the day. I do back Spain. Funny enough, these are actually the 2 teams that I was supporting at the World Cup. Spain and Argentina. Funny enough, from the day one, I'd always been a Spanish supporter and also supported Argentina. Yes, of course, having one South American team, one European team, and of course also the African teams, like Morocco, Egypt. Never supported Tunisia. Tunisia were just here to make up the numbers. Of course, Senegal as well, Ivory Coast, Ghana. I'm not really a big fan of Ghana. South Africa, of course, was controversial. Yes. And also, which other team was also supported? Yes, Cape Verde as well, yeah, which I think actually played well at this tournament. So, we will see. Let me just, if Spain win it, then I would be most happy for Kubasi. Oh, wow, okay. Who'd win Ballon d'Or? I think whoever wins the World Cup eventually is going to win the Ballon d'Or. Let me just get this from Davis. What a time to be alive. A friendly match. World Cup, yes, it's a friendly match, yes. And France are getting dominated, man. It is a friendly match. Yeah, you're right. It is a friendly match. Because it's no longer okay. If you look at the stakes, it's not really that high because it doesn't really matter whether you finish third or fourth. The bigger picture is you didn't win the World Cup. Maybe in terms of prize money, yeah. But of course, it's more or less a formality. Who'd win Ballon d'Or? I'd say if Messi wins the World Cup for Argentina, he wins Ballon d'Or. It's automatic. There's no question about it, man. Because when you look at the Ballon d'Or winners in FIFA, in whenever there's in a World Cup year, it's normally won by one of the players that actually won the World Cup for his team. So remember in 2018, actually they didn't give it to Kylian Mbappé because Mbappé was actually still at, was it PSG? And they actually hadn't won anything in Europe, but at the same time, he only had like 6 goals. But they opted to give him the golden boy. And of course, in that particular year, Luka Modric is the one who won the Ballon d'Or because he got his team to a final, Croatia. In 2022, who actually won it? Who won Ballon d'Or in 2022? Well, let me check. Let me just get my facts straight. Anyway, guys, if you're watching this stream right now and you haven't subscribed, please do me that awesome favor. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for the likes of Mr. Viber, Davis, Anthony, and the rest of you who have already been active subscribers on the channel. Yes, we finally got past the minimum threshold of 1,000 subs, but of course it doesn't end there. We keep moving forward, we keep moving on. So road to 10,000 subs. So help us get there. But of course, it's been a good journey so far, and thank you so much for those who are able to subscribe and get us to 1,000. And of course, we do not stop here, we keep moving. So if you're watching this stream right now and you haven't subscribed, please do me that awesome favor. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already subscribed. Let me check who won Ballon d'Or in 2022. Oh, Karim Benzema. Why? Okay, I don't know. Anyway, debatable, but I think because of course, he was actually the one who carried France, not France rather, but what's the name? Real Madrid to that Champions League, where they actually won the final against Liverpool way back in 2022. Yes. So we just check down here. So guys, if you are watching this stream right now and you haven't subscribed, please make sure smash the like button and of course subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. Let me just check. English fans are going to remember this and share this match for a long time. Yeah, true. It's actually gonna be their best ever finish at a World Cup since 1966, when they actually went all the way and won it on home soil. Who'll be winning to Super Ballon d'Or? Super Ballon d'Or? I don't know about that. 2029? Can't really know right now. You honest, you can't really know. Are they gonna change the name to Super Ballon d'Or? I don't know. What a major event is happening in 2029? Maybe AFCON, because there's no Euros, there's no World Cup, because the next World Cup is in 2030. Could be winning 29 Super Ballon d'Or. I'm asking the Super Ballon d'Or. Or Super Ballon, okay, I don't know. Honestly, let me not lie. I don't know. Super Ballon d'Or, it's for which award exactly? Honestly, I do not know. You'll have to educate me, guys. You'll have to educate me on that, man. Honestly, there I'll have to rely on you guys, man. I don't know about the Super Ballon d'Or. I don't know whether they're actually changing its name. Let me check. Are they changing its name? Let me check. Let me just Google Super Ballon d'Or 2029. Is it actually a thing? Oh, past few decades. Oh, okay. I get you. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Yes. I've just Googled. Oh, okay, sir. Of course, you know it's Messi, guys. You know it's Messi. Let's not lie, man. You know it's Messi. Yeah, was in football history, it was awarded only to France. Yeah, of course they're gonna give it to Messi. Awarded only once by France Football Magazine in December 1989. The greatest player of the decade, of course. You know whom they're gonna give it to. You know, guys. You know. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. Of course, it's gonna be Messi, man. Who else is gonna pick up that award other than Messi? Somebody might actually think, no Messi, no party, man. No Messi, no Ballon d'Or. Because the player with the most Ballon d'Ors ever on 8 Ballon d'Ors, followed by Cristiano Ronaldo on 5. Of course, it's going to be a very, very long time before we see two players at that level challenge each other and push each other to the limit. Because, of course, I think we've been privileged to be in an era where we've actually witnessed two great players go at each other. It's actually been good, man. I don't know whether we're gonna get that anytime soon, but we will see. Maybe not in our lifetime. Maybe in the next 80 or 90 years. Who knows? But who knows, man? Maybe in the next 20 or 30. Yeah. Who knows, man? Who knows? Who knows? But anyway, like I said, yeah, according to Viber, I think Messi is the one who's gonna be given that award. Of course, it's Messi, guys. It's Messi. You know Messi. You know it's Messi, man. It's Messi. Not because of propaganda, but because of the level of player that he is. But honestly, you'd rather even have a half fit Messi in the team than a fully fit Cristiano Ronaldo, according to me. Not, I'd rather have a half fit rather Messi in the team rather than actually a fully fit Cristiano Ronaldo. Play a new Portugal manager in his close aid. Well, he might, but there are rumors that he might not really retire because he might still want to go out and play in another tournament, but of course, another World Cup, that will be now be pushing it. If he honestly wants to think that he can get to another World Cup, come on, bro. Come on, come on. It's high time that you now leave it to other people, man. You cannot be there wanting to do everything, man. Clearly. For this Cristiano Ronaldo character, honestly, you're now gonna be pushing past the expiration date. So I don't think he needs to come out, and I think he just needs to retire after this tournament. The same way, also Harry Kane has said, you know what, these are actually my last FIFA World Cup. I don't expect to be there when I'm 37. Corona Harry Kane is 33. His next World Cup is gonna be when he's 37. So I don't expect him to play in that tournament. But of course, for Cristiano Ronaldo, you don't really know. You honestly don't really know. And sometimes, like I kept on saying, when they are in that team against Spain, you don't need to win everything as a player. Honestly, you don't have to. Okay. Uh Somebody like Scaloni. Scaloni can't really say he won anything as a player. But as a manager, he's already won a World Cup and two Copa Americas. So sometimes maybe some things just need to win them as a not only as a you can't win everything as a player. You can also win them as a coach, unless maybe you do not trust your coaching ability out there. And of course, for Cristiano Ronaldo, if he wants to be on the technical bench, he can be. He can be. But I think he just needs maybe to take a break from Portugal. Let him not be involved firsthand. Maybe he can go maybe and earn his qualification slowly in other leagues and eventually build himself up slowly, and eventually maybe in the next maybe 10 years, let's see whether he can actually maybe be a coach or even maybe a manager at some point. But I don't think he needs to just be part of that technical bench. No, don't have to. Don't have to, man. Football is not about you. Like I've kept on saying, this is not an individual sport. This is not tennis. This is not this is not tennis. This is not swimming. This is not badminton. This is not table tennis. All those individual sports. This is not golf. It's actually a team sport. So at some point you have to realize that, no, what, the team is way bigger than you and the country is way bigger than you. Anyway, we are underway for the second half. France have made some serious changes, man. They have made actually four changes. So four changes for France. So Pamecano has come on to replace Konate. Let's get to all of them first. Of course, who's also been brought on. Digne has been brought on to replace Hernandez. Who else has come on? Bakola to replace Chaki. Thank you. Thank you. Dembele to replace Due. Thank you. Chaki off. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Desho. Take him off, man. So Dembele, I think, is the one gonna play on the left. On the right, rather, Ulysses is gonna play in the 10 position. And of course, Bakola on to replace Due. I think it's just a question of maybe how many they can score before the end of the game. While for England, Ollie Watkins replaces Rashford. So I think they're gonna switch now to a 4-4-2. Because Watkins and Tony are gonna be out in front for England. But Ivan Tony, this is Ollie Watkins on the left. Ollie Watkins. Nice tackle from Pamecano. Pamecano. This is Olise. Olise. Mbappe. Goal! Kylian Mbappé. 4-1. He's now the Golden Boot winner. He is now the Golden Boot winner. Now pull ahead of Lionel Messi, man. So Mbappe getting the goal, man. Can you actually say it's a consolation? But we will see. We will see whether it's only a consolation, man. You see? The minute Olise is now back in the 10 position, he creates his first chance for Mbappe. Mbappe just passes that ball to the back of the net. Easiest goal that he can ever score, man. 4-1, man. 4-1. I'm a Barca fan, but scared due to Real Madrid under Mourinho. Well, don't really be scared. Barca are still a good team, man. Anyway, at the same time, okay, Madrid may have bought around 5 players, eh? I think you bought Cucurella, Konate, who's the other guy? Dumfries, Bernardo Silva. There's also somebody else that they have bought. Those are the ones that I can remember from the top of my head. But honestly, you don't need to fear them. Honestly, don't fear them because you never know. Of course, it's gonna take a bit of time before they can actually gel. And of course, Mourinho, not really known for his very good tactics. So you can actually say that it's gonna be a case of defensive action, and of course, at Real Madrid, you should not know as a coach. You're not there to coach those guys. You're just there to manage. So it's just a question of how you manage those egos, man, at Real Madrid. This is Saka coming forward. Saka, this is Watkins, poor shot. Repeatedly mistake back of the bus, you can Hamas. Well, don't, no. You're not gonna lose it out from here now. Come on, no. I think what the mistake that England might make is complacency. Is Olise, much better second half. Olise saved by Henderson. Well defended, man. Don't worry. I think the thing for England that they need to be worried about, to actually worry about, is being super complacent. Because if they remain complacent, honestly, who knows, man? This French team has got the players right now out there and actually to get that, to actually come and actually equalize. But what they need to do is, if France are able to score the next goal within the next 5-7 minutes, then I think it's gonna be peak. This is Mbappe again. He shot! Oh, it's wide from Rabiot. I honestly thought he scored. Rabiot. So at least now Mbappe is level with Lionel Messi. Actually, no. Yes, on 21 World Cup goals. And also now just pulling ahead of Lionel Messi. 9 goals scored by Kylian Mbappe at this World Cup to Messi's 8. But of course, Messi, if he just gets one more in the next game, in the final, then of course Messi is going to be the Golden Boot winner. Of course, the record for most World Cup goals in any edition is 10 by Gerd Müller. Olise. And clearly see the French players have got their tails up now. Huh? This is not the French team that we expected, man. This is not the French team that we expected to see. Anyway, guys, if you are watching this stream right now and you haven't subscribed, please do me that awesome favor. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. We've already got past the threshold of 1,000 subs, and thank you so much for those who are able to subscribe. And of course, we are on to our next milestone, which is 10,000 subs. So if you are currently watching this stream and you haven't subscribed, please do me that awesome favor. Subscribe to the channel. I'll also let you guys know when memberships on the channel is gonna be fully available, Because, of course, as soon as you get to the minimum threshold of 1,000 subs, you can unlock memberships. But, of course, you have to wait for YouTube to actually review the terms and conditions before it's actually activated. So, as soon as it's activated, guys, I'm going to let you guys know. Of course, if you'd like to be a member of the channel, you can, in fact, do so as soon as that feature is available on the channel. This is Luka Dean. This is Kylian Mbappé on the far side. Switches the flanks to do Dembele rather. Dembele. Nice pass. Well intercepted by Gay. Picked up by Eze. Nice round from Eze. Let's go, Eze. Hey, Eze. Oh, that would actually been the best goal ever at a FIFA World Cup, man, in history. From inside his own half. Wow. In a third place playoff game. Into behind. This is Bacola. Goal! Bacola. Come on. Remontada is on. I said it. Game now is very much in the balance now. 2 goals. 2 goals, man. Sheesh. England, what's happening, man? What is happening, honestly? I hope there's no hint of offside there. No hint of offside, man. Kwanzaa clearly could not handle the pace of Bacola out there. Bacola with a very wonderfully taken goal, man. 4-2. Yeah. The comeback is on, huh? The comeback is on, guys. The comeback is pretty much on now. This game is not over. There are going to be more goals at this game. There are going to be more goals in this game, man. I want Messi to win Golden Boot. Scared of Mbappe? I don't need to be scared. Don't be scared of Mbappe. Anyway, maybe Mbappe is going to win it because it's going to be a close final tomorrow. They honestly back Messi to score. Can't really back him, but we will see. In fact, it's actually the best game for Mbappe to actually win the Golden Boot with ease because he just needs to score at least. If he scores 2 in this game, I think he's going to win the Golden Boot. Because I don't think Messi is going to score 2 in the World Cup final. No. Because you see, like I said, this game is more like a formality. So you can even get a hat-trick easily in this game. But anyway, game on now. Game on. This game looked dead and buried at halftime. But somehow England doing their usual trick of bottling things. They already conceded 2 goals in 10 minutes. Honestly, it even backs France to score a 3rd goal. It actually back France to score a 3rd goal soon. I would not be surprised. Honestly, I would not be surprised. Declan Rice over the free kick. Rice into the box. Easy for Mayan. At least you're witnessing a treat today. This is Mbappe. Pitans, man. Dembele. Oh my goodness. Dembele. Shot is blocked by Henderson. Picked up by Olise. Go! Wide. Oh, there was offside on Dembele, man. Come on. Dembele is onside, man. Look at the space, man. England now playing exactly the same way the France were playing in the first half. Very, very poor defending in 6s and 7s at the back. Like I said, this is what is the spectacle of a 3rd place playoff game. If both teams throw caution to the wind, they've got nothing to lose now. They've already lost it, so it doesn't matter now. Ish. Hey. It's Bacola. Oh, wow. Commentators are saying that no team has ever come back from 4 goals down to win a game in any FIFA tournament. Well, let's see. This might actually be a day of first for France. They conceded 4 goals in a one half for the first time in their history. I see whether they'll be able to do the remontada. Will Kubasi be playing in 2030 World Cup according to you? Yes, of course, of course. Of course, he's gonna be playing at the 2030 because he's only 19. Still a teenager. So in fact, if he gets his card right and is actually able to remain at the highest level for long, I think he can even play in the next 4 or 5 FIFA World Cups, man. All the way to 2036. Sorry, 2038 rather. Because it's Jed Spence on the far side. Jed Spence. Jed Spence coming forward. Well defended by Upamecano. It's out for a corner. Yeah, I think he can. I think he can. What he needs to do is just ensure that you have the proper, uh, or just maintain your quality and keep on improving. Don't allow your quality to drop. Because I think for the Spanish team, if he's been trusted at such an early age, it shows that he has potential. But at the same time, for you not to remain at that level, you need to be awesome. You need to be good, man. So I think he will. Because, of course, in the next World Cup, they're going to be playing at home. It's going to be hosted in Spain, Portugal, and Morocco. It's a corner to be taken by Rice into the box. Tony! What a save from Mayan. What a save from Mayan, man. Olise loses out. Picked up by Eze. 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 A goal kick. Ay, ay, ay. Ah, Watkins. Did he actually get a touch the ball? He didn't. He actually let it go. Ah, I think maybe he was fearing that he might be in an offside position. But it's fine. It's 4-2, man. Gusto gives it away, man. France, come on. Make it a little bit more exciting again. Score a third goal, man. Let's see how England are going to react. Isaka. And clearly see the desire from England is now completely vaporized, man. And like I said, I will not be surprised if France are to get back and even equalize, man. In fact, we never had a third place playoff game go to penalties. This is Mbappe. Mbappe loses out to Konsa. Picked up by Rice. Rice is Rogers. Hey, man, this guy's even playing this second half. Loses ball, man. It's picked up by Olise. 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 See now what has happened is now Olise coming back, now playing in a favorite position, has actually freed him up and can actually see now the gaps for England are beginning to appear. Because Chucky was not in the game, he's not able to take up those wonderful positions. You realize now that as soon as now Olise is playing in that 10 position, the gaps are beginning to appear. So it means that Rice is now being overworked. So this is actually how France should have actually lined up against England in that first half. Take advantage of those positions. Spence coming forward. Spence, this is Rogers into Saka. Saka was on a hat trick. Whether he's going to get his first World Cup hat trick, we will see. Eze is back to Rice. So clearly now France are beginning to take advantage of that vacated midfield for England because they only have Rice in there, the pivot. Rogers and Eze are not really known for their defensive work. So I think at some point they might need to get him somebody else in midfield to actually help him. Whether maybe a Rhys James. Because if I think if they do consider a third goal, then I think they're gonna change their tactics, bring on another central midfielder just to get Rice some help out there. This Rice, Oli Watkins, Watkins, picked up by Eze. Eze, the cheapest, Tony loses out. Picked up by Zaire Emery, Rabio. Referee did not allow them to take it quickly. So if I'm to look at the players that they can actually bring on, let me check. Okay. Who can they bring on? The midfield, okay, Jonathan Henderson, no. Jude Bellingham, no, you don't need to bring on Jude Bellingham. I think maybe Elliot Anderson, just to help out Rice there. This is Mbappe, twisting and turning, tackled by Spence. Nice play from Spence, man. Nice play from Spence. Spence has had a very, very wonderful tournament, man. This is Watkins. Watkins into the box. Tony back with Watkins. Come on, look at Eze D top. Come on, move it quicker, Eze. Eze, the shots blocked. Cleared by Luka Dean. We got Declan Rice. It's now with Watkins. Watkins more or less playing out wide. Watkins into the box. Headed away by Dinya. Picked up by Zaire Emery. Olise, Bakola. Olise. But Olise has clearly had a revolution out there in the second half, man. Clearly, up on fortunes, man. Bakola, Mbappe, Dembele, goal. Should have scored. I called it. I should have scored, man. Come on, Dembele. That should have been an easy chance for you, man. Hey, how many chances have France had in this second half? They have gone at this England defense, man. Already 3 shots on target, man. Those are actually good saves, man, from Henderson. Henderson is clearly being overworked out there, man. Anyway, guys, if you are watching this stream right now and you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do me that awesome favor. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Yes, road to 10,000 subs, or rather 10K subs. We'll eventually get there. But of course, we've already gotten past a minimum threshold of 1,000 subs. Pamecano with a shot. Saved punched away by Henderson. Recycled by Dinya. This is Zaire Emery. This is Lacroix, Olise. This is Gusto. Dembele, Gusto. This is Olise. Is Dembele. Gusto in behind. Gusto. Blocked. Picked up by Mbappe. Mbappe, what the heck are you doing, man? Come on, Mbappe. Watkins on the run. Watkins. Yes, Lacroix, well defended, man. Anyway, guys, if you are watching this stream right now and you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do me that awesome favor. Hit that subscribe button and, of course, like the video as well. Also, make sure you do turn on notifications so that you can be alerted whenever we do go live. Olise, Mbappe, goal! Kylian Mbappe, 4-3. I told you the goal was coming. I've kept on telling you guys the goal is coming. Yeah, Mbappe has now won the golden boot, man. Eesh. I told you, third place playoff games are always a treat. It is always, you know what? Caution to the wind. We do not care how the game goes. You go there and attack. My goodness. Hey, France. 3 goals in 20 minutes, man. Hey, Mbappe. 2 goals from his left foot, man. Hey, disaster for England, man. Honestly, disaster for England. Thomas Tuchel, man. Hey, look at Deschamps, man. He's so happy, man. He's so happy. Anyway, guys, if you are currently watching this stream, please make sure you do, in fact, like the video and subscribe to the channel. Yes, also turn on the notification bell. Mbappe on a hat-trick! My goodness. Where's all this come from? Ah, yeah, match break, boss. That break is a letter for England, man. Look at this, man. Hey, France. Second half performance, man. They were dead and buried. But some of them managed to come back into this game. Yes, just one goal away from evening it on the night, man. Just one goal from an equalizer, man. Hey, I told you. If Mbappe was to score 2 goals, then he's won the golden boot. Because yes, this you see, this is more of it's like a free hit. You've got the chance to get the most goals in this game. So of course Mbappe has gotten them. Of course, he's now on 22 World Cup goals in total. Of course, now two clear of Messi because he's now on 10 World Cup goals while for this World Cup, while Messi is on 8. So anyway, guys, if you are currently watching this team and you haven't subscribed, please do me that awesome favor, like the video and do subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. Yes, we are on our way to 10,000 subs. Yes, thank you so much. For those that have already subscribed to the channel, as always, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. God bless you guys richly. And of course, if you are watching this right now and you haven't subscribed, please do me that awesome favor, like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. And also turn on the notification bell so that you can be alerted whenever we do go live. Yeah, so impressive from France, man. Impressive, man. Will Messi be sad for losing Golden Boot? No, actually, I think he's gonna be more sad if they don't win the World Cup. He's gonna be more sad, man. Anyway, for Golden Boot, I don't think it really matters to him. It was more of a legacy thing. But I think for him, his main focus is on the World Cup. Because, like I said, Messi is not like Ronaldo. He's not the one who chases individual brilliance and at the expense of his team. Messi is like, no, if I maybe get 2 or 3 World Cup goals, but my country wins the World Cup, and maybe I get like 4 or 5 assists, I'm okay with that. Messi is definitely an all-round team player compared to now, of course, Ronaldo. If it was Ronaldo, of course, he's the one who's gonna be super sad. If it was Ronaldo who was in the position of Messi, he's the one who would have been really sad. But because it's not Ronaldo and it's Messi, Messi could care less because he's like, no, what? It's fine. The important thing is the team, and can clearly see the Ryan Chucky looks sad out there because he's wondering how come when I'm not in the team is performing, but as soon as rather as soon as I'm in the team, they look dead out there. Yep, it's your level, bro. This game of the tournament might end up being third place match. Yeah, true. In fact, do you back France to score the next goal? I do. You know what? I'm gonna call it. France are gonna score the next goal. Wait for 4-4. Wait for 4-4. I think it's gonna be the highest scoring game at any FIFA World Cup. Is it? No. It's not the highest scoring because I've had some crazy games in the past. Of course, I think the record is is it 7-0? Is it 8-0? Germany, Saudi Arabia. But let me check. Most goals scored. But let me just Google. Highest scoring game at any FIFA World Cup. Let's check. Oh, 12 goals. Austria 7, Switzerland 5, 1954. Okay, then we're not gonna get to that level. But of course, you're talking about the modern day, then I think it's gonna be this. If France manage to score the next goal, then I think they'll equal the record because the record I think is set by Germany in 2002, the famous 8-0 demolition of Saudi Arabia. Yeah, so but anyway, we will see. We will see. We will see. Anyway, guys, if you are currently watching this team and you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do me that awesome favor. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so, and also turn on the notification bell. Thank you so much for those who are currently part of this watch along. Yeah, so if you're watching this right now and you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do me that awesome favor. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button as well. Yes, help us get past at least to the another milestone of 10,000 subs for the channel. And of course, like I said, for those that have already subscribed, thank you so much for the support as always. Thank you so much. God richly bless you. And if you are currently watching this team and you haven't subscribed, please do me that awesome favor. Subscribe to the channel, guys. Do subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. If there's ever a team that needed a hydration break, it's England, man. At least maybe let's see what they're gonna do. England should have started their best and avoided low block attack against France. Well, I get that, but at the same time, this game is more of a formality. So, because you see, both teams actually rotated in the first half. It's just that now for France, they refused to play in that first half. They conceded 4 goals. And of course, now in the second half, France have now put out their best team. France have honestly played. England have refused to play. So basically, it's just a tale of two halves. It's actually a game of two halves, where one team has been good in their respective halves, man. England very good in the first half, France very good in the second half so far. Watkins, well defended by Gusto. Can you clearly see the desire for France is now out there? It's like they have the endeavor. Yeah. And honestly, do you back Mbappe to get the hat trick? I do. He's gonna get a hat trick. He is gonna get a hat trick. Right, Emery. This is Dembele into Gusto. Gusto. Olise. Ah, Olise. Olise. Ah. Ah, Olise, bro. That was a game, man. Ah, Olise. Was that the chance for France? Maybe it was, but I do back them to create more opportunities, man. I do back them to create more opportunities, guys. Lokoa, Victor Bazair, Emery, Dembele, Rabiot. Ish. Hey, Dembele, Olise. Ah, Olise with the slip, but he's able to get back on his feet. Just unlucky, man. Come on. They're going to score fourth. They are going to score fourth. I do back them to score fourth. This is Mbappe. This is Luka Dean. Luka Dean was the support. Mbappe. Luka Dean in behind. Luka Dean. Well defended by Kwanzaa. This is Mbappe. 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 Was he fouled? No, he wasn't. Wasn't. Saka, the one who was actually fouled, so it's going to be a free kick. Anyway, guys, if you are currently watching this team and you haven't subscribed, please do me that awesome favor, guys. Please smash that subscribe button and also turn on the notification bell so that you can be alerted whenever we do go live. Yes, we are on to our next milestone of 10,000 subs. We just hit 1,000. Yes, so hope you guys are gonna subscribe to the channel and of course also turn on the notification bell so that you can be alerted whenever we go live. So if you're currently watching right now and you haven't subscribed, please do me that awesome favor. Smash that subscribe button. Let's enjoy this last 15 minutes of this epic third place playoff game. Let's see who's gonna come out on top. Yes, they even have to bring on Jude Bellingham. Don't honestly what he's gonna do. Yeah, I think Kylian needs to come on, man, because clearly France, England need maybe midfielders in there, man. Mbappe, Olise. Ah, Olise. Davis, you're saying Olise is overrated at this level. No, he's not. I told you Olise is a good player, man. This is Mbappe. This is Bacola. Rabiot. Mbappe on the far side to Dembele. This is Gusto. Come on. Look at Dembele, man. Clearly waited for that, man. Anyway, it's a free kick, man. It is a free kick. Hey, what a game, man. What a game. What a game. Yeah, this is what happens now when you have a game in a tournament where both teams have got nothing to play for. It's just basically a case of, you know what? We're all throwing caution to the wind, man. And it's a free kick outside of the box for France. Let's see what Dembele can do. Dembele into the box. Dembele cleared by Eze. Eze picked up by Gusto. This is Zaire Emery. This is Rabio. Rabio coming forward. This is Bakola. 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 Luka Dean. Mbappe. Blocked by Konsa. Picked up by Rogers. Dispossesses Bakola. Don't foul him. Don't foul him, Dinya. Don't foul him. I told you not to foul him. Yeah, England, of course, bringing on the changes now because they've realized that they're being overrun in midfield, man. If England lose from here, they would be living in shame for a long time now. Yeah, true, true. It would actually be the biggest ever. The most embarrassing defeat of their tenure, man, in modern day history. There's no way you lose a game after actually scoring 4 goals in a one half. So Eze and Tony are coming off. Eze and Tony are coming off. And of course, Bellingham and Anderson are coming on. So that means Rogers is, I think, gonna play now on the. I think Rogers is gonna play on the left now, huh? Zaire Emery. So let me change. This is number 10, Bellingham. And of course, Eze is off to be replaced by Anderson. Watkins versus Lacroix. Watkins picked up by Rogers. Roger! Oh, Bellingham, rather! Bellingham! He started walking to the back of the net, man. Rogers! Blocked by Lacroix. Ah. Nice approach from Bellingham, man. Olise, this is Bakola. This is now end-to-end stuff. Bakola! 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 Who's in the box, man? Mbappe. Come on, should have been the 6-yard box, man. Mbappe! Olise! Dembele! Olise! Go! He missed! Ah! What? Look at that, man. One touch football, man. Ah. Dembele, so unselfish, man. Is it off to Olise? Olise? Olise now. You're wasting your country now. You're wasting your team. Honestly, he's now pissing me off, man. Those are 2 big chances for Olise, man. Big chances for France. 4. Hey, France, man. Honestly, France. Honestly. You have to be careful now. Because now you have missed so many big chances. You honestly see them getting back to this game. They should. Because look at this, man. What? Oh. Anyway, England is Tottenham of international football. Yeah, you might be right, man. Yes, they are the biggest bottlers out there, man. Biggest bottlers. Come on, get a fourth goal, man. Honestly, get a fourth goal. Get a fourth goal out there, man. Honestly, please, 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 please get that fourth goal, man. France. Honestly, that would be the equalizer earlier from Olise, and now the winner. Yeah, Kwanzaa has been taken off, huh? His legs are gone, man. He cannot handle Bakola, man. Anyway, Chris James. Of course, that's now the last change for England. Not really the last change, but actually one more change remaining for either side. Eh? Hey, but what a game, man. What a game. I'm happy we have witnessed this epic, man, showdown. It's clearly what you call a game of two halves. Lacroix with the header, it's picked up by Dembele. See the French attack is very, very little, man. Sheesh. England completely dead in this second half, man. Dembele, Zaire Emery, Bakola, into Mbappe. Mbappe, shot from Mbappe. Ah, come on, Mbappe. Play with your teammates, bro. Hey, hey, come on, France. Come on, you can get a fourth goal. You can. Please, just create one more chance, man. Maybe game goes into extra time. Anyway, guys, if you are currently watching this stream right now and you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do me that awesome favor. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. Yes. Yes, help us continue to move on to the other threshold of 10,000 subs. So if you are currently watching this stream and you haven't subscribed, please support the channel by liking the video and subscribing to it. And of course, also turn on the notification bell. Spence! Penalty. England with the penalty. Yeah, it was coming, man. There you go. Saka hat-trick. There you go. Jed Spence, all the running man in this game, as he has done in the entire tournament. Brought down by Gusto. It's going to be a penalty. Yeah, it's a penalty, man. Saka with a chance of getting a World Cup hat-trick. In fact, it has to be, I think it's going to be his first ever hat-trick at any level, whether club football or international football. Bellingham is going to take it. Give it to Saka, bro. Ah, come on, give it to Saka. I think he is going to give it to Saka. He's just holding on. Jude is just holding on to the ball for Saka. Ah, come on, man. Give it to Saka, bro. Honestly, surely. Give it to Saka, man. Yep. Thank you. Saka. Chance for Saka for a hat-trick. First ever hat-trick of his life. First ever hat-trick of his life, man. Sheesh. Saka. If he scores, I'm super happy for him, man. Yeah, Saka, man. Saka deserves this, man. He's a good player, man. I might be a United supporter and he plays for Arsenal, but that does not mean that I do not recognize good players. I like Saka. Saka is a good player. Anyway, Saka from the penalty spot for the hat-trick. Let's see. Bakayo Saka. Referee has blown the whistle. Bakayo Saka. Bakayo Saka. Let's go. Taking his time. Bakayo Saka. Okay. Let's go. Saka. Goal! Oh! Saka with the first ever hat-trick of his career, man, at both club level and international football, man. Yes, it's 5-3, man. You see now, the missed chances from Olise. If you honestly converted one of them, the game would have been so different. You see, Olise with the two big chances, he missed. England get their next big chance and they score, and I think the game is over. I don't expect France to score two in the last 7 or 10 minutes. They're not going to score now. Honestly, they are not going to score. But I think England have done enough to get the victory here. England have done enough to get the victory here. So, Saka, yes, side foot into the back of the net. Keeper went the wrong way. Of course, game is now, I think, going to be over. I think game is now over. Saka, like I said, his first ever hat-trick in professional football, man. Both at club level and at international level. Ish. Oh, second international hat-trick. Oh, he has scored one hat-trick. He's actually scored two. Second international hat-trick, first at World Cup. Okay. What was it? When did he score his first hat-trick? Let me check. Saka hat-tricks in his career. Let me just search for that. Bukayo Saka hat-tricks in professional football. His first hat-trick was against Macedonia in a European qualifier. Oh, okay. Not Macedonia. Oh, okay. So England won 7-0. Okay. Okay. Fair. That's fair. Fair. That is quite fair now. Bro, why Portugal teammates don't carry Ronaldo like Messi is Argentina? Trust me. It's a combination of so many factors. And of course, the first one, like I mentioned, is because Messi is a team player. And Messi is seen as a footballing god in Argentina. The interception. Ronaldo is not really seen as a god, but I think it's also a cultural thing. Because if you look at the South Americans, South Americans honestly love their footballers, man. Look at the way Brazil love their footballers, Argentina. But you see, yeah, because you see in those countries they treat their footballers as very very sacred, man. That's why, of course, the best players, actually one of the best players ever in the history of the sports, you can actually make a case for around 4 or 5 South Americans. Of course, there's Messi. Barcola with the shots blocked by Rhys James. It's out for a corner. I'm going to have 7 minutes of added time. So, of course, Messi, of course, adored by his country. Maradona, Pele, CR9, Ronaldo. Who else? Romario, okay, at some level. Who else is there? I think those are the ones that actually come to mind. Yeah, so, yeah, that's the first reason. The second reason is, of course, Messi inspires his teammates to be better. Ronaldo clearly does not do that at all. Ronaldo does not do that. Because Ronaldo, it's all about, you guys feed me the ball, I get the goals, so it's all about me. He's more or less treating football as an individual sport, and it's not. It's not about you, my friend. It's a team sport. If you had an individual brilliance, go play swimming, or rather go compete in swimming, golf, tennis, all those individual sports, but clearly not in football. Also, the third thing is many of the players actually out there, they grew up watching Messi carry his nation. Of course, winning tournaments, winning World Cup, not World Cups, of course, winning games as well. So, of course, they are like, you know what? I saw Messi cry in 2014 when he lost the World Cup final, and I promised myself, as soon as I'm at the level where I'm able to play alongside Messi, I'm gonna win it for him. That's exactly what happens now in Argentina. Because you remember, it's Scaloni, was it a couple of days back? He said he's a Messi fan. He not only coaches Messi, but he's Messi's fan. So how impressive is that your coach is one of your biggest fans? But can you honestly say that of any Portuguese manager that they are fans of Ronaldo? Not really. None of them has ever come out actually outright and said that they are fans of Cristiano Ronaldo. They just say, oh, okay, we love his contribution to the team. We hope he can continue to play and all that. So none of them ever openly comes out and says, no, what? We are his supporters. So I think that's why Messi is more or less revered completely by his teammates, and Cristiano Ronaldo is not. Of course, Cristiano Ronaldo, maybe one or two players might actually fancy him, but of course, not everybody. Dembele into the box. It's blocked. It's picked up by Dembele. Dembele is Olise. Olise loses out. Anyway, guys, if you are currently watching this stream and haven't subscribed to the channel, please do me that awesome favor. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. Those are the last stages of this game. So if you haven't subscribed, guys, please make sure, in fact, like the video and subscribe to the channel. Yeah, Kunde was also brought on for France to replace Malo Gusto. Yeah, so guys, if you are currently watching this stream and you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do me that awesome favor. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so, and also turn on the notification bell so that you can be alerted whenever we do go live. Yeah, so subscribe to the channel, guys, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel. It's clearly a very, very epic game, man. Hey, Spence, man. I think for England, he has to be up there, one of the players of the tournament, man. Because whenever he's been called upon, he's done the job. Two, whenever he's gone forward, he's always looked very dangerous and very threatening. So anyway, for Spence, you honestly expect him to stay at Spurs for long? I don't think so. If he has a decent season at Spurs this coming season, trust me, next season I think he's gonna be snapped up by one of these top teams. Maybe a Bayern, a Real Madrid, a Barcelona. Because he clearly has the engine out there to actually get up and down. And he actually looks like a player who can actually be coached. He can play on either side, yeah? He can play on the left, he can play on the right. Which is actually a good thing. So England currently playing with 10 men because Spence is off the pitch. Anderson picked up by Jude Bellingham, able to get away from Kunde. Pamecano blocks the pass. Now picked up by Rogers on the far side. I told you, as soon as France considered the fifth goal, it was over. I don't think they're not able to come back. Pamecano, Dembele out wide. Come on, Dembele! Dembele! Goal! Osman Dembele! 5-4. My God. And considering at some point I never thought of doing this game. This is a game I would have missed, man. My goodness. Hey, think it's too little too late for France. What? Jeez, man. 9 goals. Hey, Dembele. Yeah, Dembele clearly deserved that goal, man. Clearly deserved that goal. Sat down Chaloba. What a wonderful finish into the back of the net. Yeah, Chaloba also came on, I don't know whom for. Been so much happening in this game. I even didn't remember that Chaloba came on. Anyway, guys, if you are currently watching this stream and you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do me that awesome favor. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. Yes, the last few minutes of this watch along, it's been an epic game, man. An epic showdown, man. Been a wonderful tournament, man. And of course, both teams have gone at each other. Of course, it's been a game of two halves. England by far the better team in the first half. And of course, France came out in the second half and did the business, man. Picked up by Rabiot. Rabiot did not get away from Reece James. Reece James able to clear. Picked up by Saka. Watkins, Upamecano. This Jude Bellingham. Jude Bellingham. Jude Bellingham. Jude Bellingham. Goal. Jude Bellingham. Goal. Oh. Hey. My goodness. Will you ever see something like this ever in football? 6-4. How many times have I changed this scoreline, man? How many times? Eish. Wow. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Hey. Wow. Wow. I don't know what to say. Honestly, I don't know what to say. I do not know what to say. What? 6-4. Whoever picked up this scoreline, man, honestly, you must have been the biggest what? What's the word? The biggest prophet ever in history. What? Yes. Yeah, Mutoni Gota, yeah. Glad to see you. 6-4. Wow. 6-4. I need to stop the clock because the game is over. I need to stop the clock, man. My goodness. Will you ever see a game like that, man? Yes. It's actually the high scoring game. Okay, in modern day era, of course, they are saying that, but of course, in other eras, like I said earlier, there was the game between Switzerland and Austria, 1954, 7-5. Look at this, man. Saka with the match ball. Yeah. Deserved, man. Mbappe, I think Mbappe has done enough to secure the golden boot. There's no way Messi is going to get 2 goals tomorrow against Spain. It's going to be hard. It's going to be really, really hard. Eish. What a treat. Honestly, what a treat. Hey, both teams wanting to play out there and go at each other, saying, you know what, by the way, hey, second half of football, man. Impressive. Become the fourth player to score a men's worker hat-trick for England. Yes, he's the fourth player in history after, I think, Bobby Charlton in 1966. Harry Kane also scored a hat-trick. I think it was in 2018. I think it was in 2018. Can't remember the other guy. Happy England escaped the bottling habit. Yes, very, very happy, man. They did not bottle this, man. Honestly, if they would have bottled this, honestly, ish, best game, man. Best game, man. If you're not excited for that, man, honestly, that is why we love the sport. That is why we love this, man. That is why we love the sport. Look at that. Honestly, I've never done such a game before. 6-4. Honestly, I've never. Wow. End-to-end stuff, guys. It's what you call end-to-end stuff, especially in the second half. First half was pretty much England. They blew away France, raced into a 4-goal lead. For those that maybe were not here earlier, but of course, France were able to come back in the second half, of course, getting 3 goals. And at some point, it looked like the remontada was on. But Saka from the penalty spot scored the 5th goal. Then, of course, Dembele reduced the arrears again for France. It was back to 5-4. And then, of course, Jude Bellingham with a very impressive run, solo run, gets the goal, the 6th goal for England in this game. And of course, completely now barring the French and of course ensuring that his country finishes in 3rd position at this FIFA World Cup. It is their best ever finish at a World Cup after they won it since they won it in 1966. England have never finished in 3rd position before. Because actually in 2018, they played in the third place playoff game against Belgium, but they also completely outplayed by Belgium, eventually lost 2-1. But of course, today they get the business of a very, very good and impressive French team, especially in the second half. Needed the changes from to Olise to come into the central area for them to actually turn on the style for his country. And of course, for France, honestly, I'll have to blame Olise. I'll actually blame him. Yes, he got one or two assists in this game, but at the same time, should have actually done a whole lot better with the two big chances that he got when it was still 4-3 to England. He got a wonderful chance, put it wide, got another one, put it wide as well. Then after that, he could not he could not do anything else. Honestly, guys, sorry. It looks like I'm at a loss of words, and it's true. Honestly, don't know what to say after that game. That is why we love the sport. And that is why we do watch alongs, man. Where we react to these games in real time. Where we react to these things in real time. And we are happy to do that. Honestly, we are super happy to do that, man. Best game of the tournament, man. And I think also the best game of the modern day era. Not really a high stakes game, but more or less a game where just caution is being thrown to the wind. You're like, no, what? Whoever wins it, it's okay. That's why both teams, at some point, you could clearly see in the first half, France were just like, it's fine. Whatever happens, it's okay. And then, of course, England, after racing to that 4-goal lead in the second half, they're like, I don't know, we have won the game. But somehow, you've clearly seen the firepower from France. They're able to get back into a game and actually turn it around, which they couldn't. But eventually, Didier Deschamps bows out of the World Cup, and of course, as the French coach, after 12 years at the realm, he took over in 2014. He's been with them through thick and thin. He lost his first final way back in 2016. We lost it on home soil to Cristiano Ronaldo. European Championship loss in extra time, but at least they won the World Cup in 2018, beating Croatia 4-2. They lost the final to Lionel Messi's Argentina in 2022 on penalties. But unfortunately for this year, it wasn't meant to be. Of course, he bows out at the highest level, having at least been one of the very, very few managers and other people in history to win the World Cup as a player and as a manager. Do you know how rare that is, guys? Do you know how rare that is? In fact, let me even just Google that. How many players have actually won the World Cup both as a player as a coach? How many players have won the World Cup as a player and as a coach? Okay, let me just search again. How many players have won the World Cup both as a player and as a coach? I wonder how many people rather. Let's see how many. Only 3 individuals in football history have won the World Cup as both a player and a manager. Mario Zalago for Brazil won it as a player in 1958 and 1962, and then as a manager in 1970. Frank Beckenbauer won as a player in 1974, and then, of course, with West Germany in 1990. Then, of course, Didier Deschamps won the World Cup with France in 1998, and then, of course, as a manager in 2018. Boss, that is elite level, man. That is elite level for Didier Deschamps. That's something that you'll never ever forget. And of course, he edges his name into the history books, along with now Zalago and of course Frank Beckenbauer. Of course, it is unfortunate that they did not win today, and the French players look a bit sad out there, but of course, they would have wanted to win the big tournament or the big trophy. But unfortunately, they came up a very, very good Spanish team that was able to do the business and get past them. So, France will have to settle for 4th place. Yeah, because have France ever finished 3rd before? I don't think so. Have they ever finished in 3rd position? And guys, another impressive start of this game. No yellow cards. This is the day in which football honestly won. This is a day in which football honestly won. The foul count was kept as low as possible. No yellow cards. At no point did the referee go into his book to actually book any player. Zero yellow cards, zero red cards for either team. Wow. That's why, guys, we say football won today. Football clearly won today. Anyway, I think we're just waiting for the official presentation, which of course we are gonna witness. Of course, we have to witness these things, man. Whenever a tournament is won by anybody, we have to watch the trophy presentation. Of course, guys, before it starts, if you are currently watching this team and you haven't subscribed, please do me that awesome favor. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. For those that have already subscribed to the channel, thank you so much for taking your time to be part of this watch along and also to be part of the Vinskey Valor watch along community. So if you are currently watching this watch along and you haven't subscribed, please do me that awesome favor. Subscribe to the channel and also turn on the notification bell so that you can be alerted whenever we do go live. It's been a very, very good game, man. Very, very good game. And I'm sure you guys have also enjoyed wherever it is you are tuning in from. Of course, make sure you guys are also subscribed. If you are watching right now and you haven't subscribed, please do me that awesome favor, guys. Subscribe to the channel. This is what we want to see, guys. This is how we want to be viewing games. And of course, at least now you guys understand the analogy of a watch along where we do have these discussions in real time. We do talk about the game, of course, as it happens. Yes, because we cannot interact with the commentators that are actually doing the broadcast. But of course, over here, as we watch the game, we can actually interact and actually have footballing discussions. And thank you so much for all those that were in the chat and of course also able to be part of the discussion today. Thank you so much. So if you are currently watching right now and you haven't subscribed to the channel, please make sure you do that. Subscribe to the channel and also turn on the notification bell. We are past our first milestone of 1,000 subs, on to the next milestone of 10,000 subs. So help us get there. Hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell. So Bukayo Saka rather being interviewed, of course, picking up the match ball, his first ever at international football. Bukayo Saka, man, so happy for him, man. Honestly, so happy for him. Yes, very, very impressive first half performance. Somebody would even argue, why didn't they play this guy more often in this World Cup? Why didn't Thomas Tuchel play him in the earlier games against Argentina? Because he started against Mexico, against Norway. It's Madueke who started. So I don't know. Also, for Thomas Tuchel, he'll have to take the blame for wasting this English team because he was very intermittent with the starting lineup. Honestly didn't retain the starting lineup because you can see the other thing that has also worked for maybe a team like Spain and also France is that they have maintained the same starting lineup. They have maintained the same starting lineup for many games at this World Cup. For England, other games Madueke starts, other games it's Rogers who starts, Saka starts, the other one is on the bench. So there wasn't really there wasn't really consistency from the manager in terms of team selection. And you realize that cost them because somebody like Saka, if you can do this in a game that okay, of course it was not really a high stakes game, but of course for somebody like Saka, you can actually trust him to get the business and actually do the mad business out there. But unfortunately, like Thomas Tuchel did not trust him at all. I don't know what he was fearing, don't know what he was expecting, but anyway, doesn't really matter now because at least they managed to secure the third place. But of course, they would have wanted the big trophy, and of course, this is the trophy that every footballer dreams of, guys. This is the creme de la creme, man. Of course, if you win a World Cup, whether on the bench or on the starting lineup, doesn't matter. You have won the World Cup and it will forever be part of your history. So of course, that is why we saw many players, even for their countries, even losing in the round of 16, even round of 32, that were reduced to tears because they're like, no, what? I don't know whether I'm gonna be part of the next World Cup. I don't know whether they were gonna be around. Maybe I would have hung up my boots. Maybe would have. I'll still be playing at the highest level, but I'll not be called up. So That's why the World Cup is so epic, man. It is every footballer's dream to win the World Cup, whether as a manager or a coach or even a technical support staff on the bench. Doesn't matter. That is what every footballer wants, man. And of course, it's a good thing. It's very, very prestigious, man. Winning the World Cup, very, very prestigious, guys. Very, very prestigious. Yes, I think, yeah, of course, the star players going through or rather getting through the interviews right there. Saka was already interviewed. Mbappe was also interviewed. So just waiting for the trophy presentation. The first ever at this World Cup edition, other in 2026, is now the 103rd game. Is now the second last game, and of course, on to the big one tomorrow: Spain versus Argentina. Anyway, this tournament has been good, guys. Honestly, I've enjoyed this tournament. All the games that I've done, all the games that I've also watched. I'm sure you guys have also enjoyed the World Cup as well, in spite of the many controversial issues, whether it be officiating, interference from political figures, from presidents. Yes, it's actually been the World Cup that has been interfered with by a lot of external entities, man. My goodness. Oh, head to head. Oh, that's head to head. Oh, I thought that was something else. But anyway, yeah, so like I said, yeah, it's been a very, very good World Cup, and I'm happy that at least we managed to witness it. It's the biggest World Cup ever in terms of teams that are able to participate. We had 48 teams participating at this FIFA World Cup. And of course, FIFA are thinking of expanding the next World Cup in Spain, Portugal, and Morocco to 64 teams. Well, if they do that, it's going to be good as well, because at least it's going to give other teams an opportunity. And I think also, the other thing that has also made this World Cup super exciting is that you've had debutants like Haiti, like Curacao, like Cape Verde, were able to win the hearts of so many fans, man. The guy like Vozina, man, that Cape Verde goalkeeper, man, came into the tournament on how many subscribe, oh, actually, how many followers on Instagram? I think it was around, was it close to 10,000 or what? By the time he was leaving the World Cup, he had gotten to around 15 million. You can clearly see, guys. You can clearly see how just one single tournament can change your life forever. And for him, his life will never be the same just because of the opportunity that they were given. So I think, to me, that is the biggest thing. That is the biggest win in this tournament. That at least we're able to get the expanded format, which to me is very, very good. I like it. I like the new expanded format because at least it's giving everybody a chance to be at the World Cup. Of course, we also had 10 African countries qualifying for the World Cup, which is something that has never happened. And 9 of them qualified for the round of 32. But unfortunately, only 2 progressed to the round of 16. Argentina are laughing at those swimming clowns trying to be third best, playing means acceptance of the way W events run. Well, yeah, can pretty much say that. But actually, do you know, funny enough, Argentina would have wanted maybe France to finish in third position because Argentina and England do not like each other. And remember, especially in their game, in the semi final, especially the first half, would have at some point developed into a wrestling match, but it didn't. So Argentina, you can honestly say, I think maybe their biggest rivals from a competitive perspective are France, footballing perspective, but of course, when time comes to rivalry, bad blood, it's England. Because these two have always been at each other's necks for the longest time. Of course, the officials right there going to get their participation medals at this FIFA World Cup. Also for the officials, it's also a good thing, yeah? It's a very, very good thing, yeah? It's also a chance in a lifetime, participate at a FIFA World Cup. You can imagine the pool of referees all around the world, and you're actually selected to be part of this World Cup. So it's actually a good thing. And for me, honestly, the thing that I've loved about this World Cup is that, in spite of one or two dodgy decisions by the officials, the one thing that has remained consistent for all the officials is that they have been told to allow the game to flow. Because you saw 50-50 challenges, the referee is very, very quick not to blow his whistle. He's like, not, let the game progress, man. We're not going to blow the whistle. Let the game go on. Let the game go on. And actually, it was a good thing. Because actually, if you look at other leagues, Premier League, Champions League, La Liga, the referees are very quick, especially to blow the whistle whenever it comes to any kind of 50-50 battles. But in this tournament, you can clearly see they were told, you know what, we are not going to allow you to stop the game and actually keep uh, having a lot of stoppages in the game, always blowing the whistle. So they were told, you know what, let the game flow as much as you guys can allow it. It's actually been good, man. I just hope that now the rest of the leagues can actually see this and actually use it as an opportunity. They should just allow the game to flow because honestly, the game also tends to become very, very boring. Whenever it was always start stop, the game starts already 50-50 challenge. Referee has already blown for the foul. But of course, you saw in this tournament all 50-50s, man. The referees know what? Let the game flow. Let the game flow, which is actually what we want to witness. Anyway, the England players walking up to take their bronze medal, to take their bronze medals. I think it's the first time. Anyway, maybe it's fully deserved for this golden generation that at least they have been able to pick up the bronze medal, especially somebody for Kobe Mainu, who was actually brought into this tournament and hasn't played a single minute of action in this World Cup. Very unfortunate for him. But anyway, at least he goes back to Manchester with a bronze medal. And also for the likes of Kane, Jude Bellingham, clearly playing their hearts out at this tournament. Yes, they are clearly ensuring that they do the business. And it's actually a good thing. It's a good thing, man. Very, very good thing. At least they're able to finish third. Because this was always a very, very good English team. Yeah, this is actually a very, very good team that has actually been doing the business for England for so many years. But unfortunately, they haven't won anything yet. Yes, so England, of course, posing now, was posing for the photos. Yes, as having finished third in the FIFA World Cup in 2026. So, of course, the pressure is not going to be on them because now they host the next Euros in 2028. So, of course, the next Euros is going to be hosted in England. And, of course, that is why Thomas Tuchel was retained because they didn't want to get rid of him because they didn't want to start the process all over again. But anyway, we'll see how they're going to perform. Almost said perform. Perform at that Euros, man. But anyway, I'm so happy for the likes of Kane, Bellingham. They have played their hearts out at this World Cup. And also Jed Spence, man. Jed Spence, very wonderful, impressive performance, man. Anyway, guys, before we end the stream, if you are currently watching it right now and you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do me that awesome favor. Hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell. Yes, help us at least we need to move now to the next milestone of 10,000 subs. We already passed the first milestone of 1,000 subscribers. And of course, I will do let you guys know whenever the membership is now fully active on the channel. Not yet quite active, but of course, whenever it is ready, I'm gonna inform you guys. So guys, if you're currently watching this stream and you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do me that awesome favor. Hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, and also like the video as well. Be part of the Vinskey Valor Watch Along community. Help us get past, yes, all that, help us continue to move on, and so also to the other milestones, and also be part of the family as well, where we do dissect games in real time. At least you have witnessed a classic out here. If this game didn't solidarity, how rigged this tournament is, then only blind people were watching. England cheated. They were handed a win today to stop a good close. Really? Handed the victory? How now? How now? How they handed the victory? Were there any dodgy decisions that went their way? I don't remember any. Honestly, it's been a good game. Honestly, it's been a good game. It's been a very, very good game, and I personally enjoyed it, man. So I don't see any way in which England were carried in in this game rather, because Anyway, maybe you have to point out, maybe just point out some of the instances where you think England were actually carried in this game, eh? Because I don't remember any. Because of course the Jed Spence penalty, clearly fully deserved, he was clearly dragged down by Gusto. Other than that, it's been a good game. It's been a good game of football, man. It's been a very, very good game of football. We've clearly enjoyed it from start to finish. Of course, the likes of Kylian Mbappé, able, I can officially say that he's managed to secure the golden boot and, of course, win it. Because I don't think Messi is going to get 2 goals tomorrow against us. Very, very good Spanish team, especially in defense. That Spanish team has only conceded 1 goal the entire tournament. And actually, it was actually came against a run of play against Belgium in the quarterfinal. So for Spain, clearly can see that it's going to be a very, very difficult game for Argentina and for Spain as well. Because of the thing that you also have to remember about this Argentine team is that they've got the firepower and also the spirit. Because the games in which they've actually been pushed the limit have been so many. That's why I'm saying, no, Spain might win it, but don't expect Argentina to go out quietly. Do not go expect Argentina to go out quietly. Argentina, of course, are gonna put up a fight out there. So I do think Spain are gonna win it, but it's gonna be close. It's really gonna be close. Let's hope. I don't jinx it. I say it's gonna be close, and then maybe Spain ran out 3 or 4 nil winners. But no, they can't do that. It's gonna be a bit difficult. But anyway, we're gonna, of course, gonna witness tomorrow. That's a game that they're gonna cover tomorrow. Of course, it's gonna be the last game of this FIFA World Cup tournament, this new expanded format of 48 teams. So let's hope that FIFA do make the call and actually change it to around 64. So at least we can have more teams debutizing. Of course, I love to see my country, Kenya, participate at a World Cup one day. Love to see it, man. To be good at least to have the likes of Kenya, course, my country play at a FIFA World Cup. Yes, we've more or less been used to watching these games from TVs, but we also want to watch them live, man. We'd love to watch them live. So, any guys, just about to come to the end of this watch along. So, if you're currently watching this watch along right now and you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do me that awesome favor. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already subscribed. There are quite a number of you watching here, and of course, if you haven't subscribed, please do me that awesome favor, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already subscribed. England, whether legal bench and bar, clown sweat for a piece of bronze. I rest my case. Well, anyway, course, their biggest issue was in the last game. That is the game that actually got away from them. Yeah, but of course they have to settle for a bronze. It's better than nothing either way. It is better than nothing, guys. Of course, it's better than nothing. Of course, all of them wanted to win the tournament, but of course, we can't all be winners, man. We can't have 2 or 3 FIFA World Cup winners, man, in the same tournament. No, they're gonna be winners. There's gonna be a winner, and there are gonna be losers. So anyway, let's hope that at least for their golden generation, that at the 2028 Euros, they'll able to at least rescue some pride. Remember in 2021, they lost the European final to Italy on home soil. So I don't know whether that's gonna be the case. But I think for England, if I'm to actually to dissect their team a little bit, I think their biggest issue is an over reliance on Harry Kane. If they just change that, guys, if they just change that, and just allow the team to actually not to build the team around Harry Kane, but actually just to allow their strikers to strike and just get 2 or 3 midfielders who can actually create for them, then I think they can actually win it. Because of course, out wide they've got the players, got Saka, got Rogers, got Gordon. Yes. So, and of course, those are good players, man. And those are still young players. They're not really old, eh? They are players who can actually play in maybe even 2 or even 3 other World Cups, eh? So, I think their biggest issue is that they rely so heavily on Harry Kane to create and also to score goals, eh? And I think for a good team, for a good side, you cannot do that. The same way in this tournament, France have not been super reliant on Mbappe to score all the goals. Dembele has scored. Also, Bakola scored, Due scored. Also, Dembele, not Dembele has also, Olise has also scored. So you can clearly see that you don't need to be over reliant on one player to actually do everything for you, which I think is the biggest issue that England have. Anyway, guys, we're just about to come to the end of this watch along. If you are currently watching this right now and you haven't subscribed to the channel, yes, guys, there are quite a number of you watching right now. So please hit that subscribe button. Be part of the Vinskey Valor watch along community. So hit that subscribe button. Turn on the notification bell as well. Yes, be part of the Vinskey Valor watch along community, watch along family. Yes, where we do dissect games in real time. We witnessed a very, very good and epic World Cup classic. Yes, where England clearly won it on the night, but of course, it would have gone either way, especially France would have taken their chances that fell to Olise. But unfortunately, they didn't take their chances, and unfortunately, that was the game for them. But anyway, thank you so much, guys, for being part of this watch along. It's been wonderful to have you guys here. Yes, the new subscribers, as always, thank you so much for taking your time to be part of this. Truly appreciate you guys. Yes, thank you so much. God bless you guys. For those that have already subscribed to the channel, God richly bless you guys. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you so much for the support that you show the channel, and for every person that was also subscribed and also gotten us to 1,000 subs. Thank you so much for the support as well. God richly bless you. We're all here for you guys. We are here for each other, guys. That is why we do watch along, so that you can at least get to interact with other people from across the world and also have these footballing discussions in real time, which is what we need to do. So anyway, before we end, guys, if you have not liked the video or subscribed to the channel, please make sure you do so. Please tune in tomorrow for the final, the game between Argentina and Spain. It's going to be the last game of this FIFA World Cup. And of course, we do expect it to be an epic showdown. So until then, guys, have a wonderful time. And of course, if you come across this stream after it has ended, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already subscribed. And if you are still watching right now and you haven't subscribed, please do me that awesome favor, subscribe to the channel. For those that have already subscribed, God bless you guys richly, and thank you so much for the support. Thank you so much. Until then, guys, make sure we do meet tomorrow for that epic final. Let's hope it's gonna be super exciting, at least in terms of quality and play out there. And of course, let's hope that it's gonna be a great game as well. Until then, guys, do have a wonderful evening. Do take care. See you tomorrow, and peace.